Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new super duper amazing Doctor Who review on the latest episode of Doctor Who, and that is of course season 1, season 40, or basically series 14, aka episode 3. Boom. To me, this is actually Doctor Who's 40th season because I'm literally just going to combine it all up together. I just can't be bothered just calling it different sort of thing. So it's Doctor Who season 40 episode 3 review. Now this story is written by Stephen Moffat. Now I don't know what to expect from Moffat because I'm not a huge fan of his era. I mean, I like series 5 and 10, series basically 6, 7, 8 and 9 in between those seasons are kind of a little bit of a muddled up. But yeah, he's actually written this one pretty well. Well done to Stephen Moffat. I actually did absolutely love this episode. I honestly did. So we are on this fantastic warlike sort of planet, and of course with these two soldiers, one with a blind wrapped around him because he's blind for 4 hours, and of course you got the other soldier trying to help him get back to base. And then they come across these minefields, and one does end up being boomed. One ends up being scattered. And of course the person that's literally blind is there trying to say something, like saying to the other guy, where are you, let me help you, like that. And of course he comes across an ambulance played by Susan Twist. Now Susan Twist has been in it since Wild Blue Yonder. She was in that scene basically with Sir Isaac Newton, and then she's been in it since The Church on Ruby Road. So there is a Susan Twist sort of thing going on in it. I can't put my finger on it. I really can't put my finger on her because it's very complicated, it's very timey-wimey, and I'm trying to work out who she is. But the fact that she's literally in Wild Blue Yonder, The Church on Ruby Road, Space Babies, the Devil's Cord, and now she's in Boom, it's very complicated and very timey-wimey, so I'm trying to work it out. So then, of course, the guy, the soldier, ends up being killed by the ambulance, and of course he does a scream. And right on the planet opposite is, of course, the TARDIS, and of course Ncuti's got his doors open. Now, I have a little bit of a problem with Ncuti's Doctor. I cannot figure out what to cosplay for his Doctor. I really can't. He's got such great style. Now, we are literally like 4 episodes into his era. 3 episodes into the season, but 4 episodes into his era. And I just can't figure out which one to cosplay because I was literally thinking of cosplaying The Church on Ruby Road / his reveal outfit. And then, of course, yes, last week's episode with the Devil's Cord, I absolutely love the 60s get-up. And in this one, I really look at it and I'm like, I want to cosplay this one. I really do want to cosplay Ncuti's outfit from this one. The brown shoes, the cream trousers, the plain white t-shirt, the purple velvet kind of jacket he's wearing. I really want to cosplay it. I really want to cosplay it. Ncuti, please stop having more than one outfit for your Doctor because you're making me really want to cosplay all of your outfits so far. You're just making me really want to go straight onto the internet, look up these outfits, buy them, and cosplay myself. So please, please, please calm down on your costumes because I really want to cosplay them all so far. I really do want to cosplay them all. So, of course, the Doctor comes running out. Now, I love the 15th Doctor's theme. It reminds me so much of the 11th Doctor's theme, but it's done with so much jazz and pizzazz. And, of course, the Doctor is literally running out and he accidentally steps on a bomb on the mine. And that's when it cuts to the title sequence. And then, of course, you kind of got that fantastic song with Ncuti's Doctor kind of humming and singing to himself to try and keep himself calm and a little bit tempered so he doesn't know that not so he can set off the mine at the bottom of his feet. The song he sings, it reminds me so much of Patrick Troughton's Doctor because when I was listening to him sing it, it literally reminds me of something I heard the second Doctor play on his recorder in one of the missing episodes that's been animated. I think it's The Abominable Snowman. I've got a feeling it's actually The Abominable Snowman where he's literally just there playing a song, and I really think when Sacha Dhawan Master took over the Doctor's body, the Master was playing it as well. So I kind of think the song that he was humming to himself was basically that. Now, Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson. Absolutely brilliant. Honestly, absolutely flipping brilliant. I mean, honestly, absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love Ruby Sunday. I love Millie Gibson. She's actually great as a companion. And she's literally, as I said this before, she's literally one of the modern companions I think is definitely going to become in my top 10 favourite companions. Because I absolutely am really enjoying Millie Gibson's performance as Ruby. Her and Ncuti Gatwa have got some great chemistry between each other with those Doctors bouncing back and forth. And we kind of see that with other Doctors, say like with Tom Baker and Sarah Jane, or the Doctor and Leela, the Seventh Doctor and Ace. You kind of have that kind of friendship booming between these two. Millie's outfit, it reminds me so much of Billie Piper's outfit from Bad Wolf and Parting of the Ways. It really reminds me so much of Rose's outfit from the season 1 finale. It just looks so similar, and it doesn't. I really think the fact that I really do enjoy Rose in series 1 for Christopher Eccleston, aka season 27. I really do enjoy Billie Piper's character Rose in that one. So I really like the fact Millie's outfit really looks so similar to Rose's outfit in Bad Wolf and Parting of the Ways. And I really like her chemistry with Ncuti, because literally when the Doctor's just there trying to tell her to run away, and she goes, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing your way. I'm doing it my way. And I like the way how Ncuti is there playing the Doctor, and he goes, if this wins, I'd rather be so angry with you, or I'll probably be so happy with you. I can't make my mind up. Now, Ncuti's performance, he reminds me so much of Patrick Troughton's Doctor, because the thing is with Patrick Troughton's Doctor, his expressions is done visually, like his visual impressions. So where you got like Patrick Troughton's Doctor not being impressed, or is he being like a scientist? And Ncuti really reminds me so much of Patrick Troughton's Doctor. I really do see a lot of Patrick Troughton and of course Tom Baker's Doctors in Ncuti's Doctor. I really see so much of those two incarnations into Ncuti. I'm kind of looking forward to where this series is going to go. I'm hoping we get more of the... I like to see more of a darker side to Ncuti's Doctor. I'm hoping we get to see little echoes of the Chess Master 7th Doctor come out at some point, because at the moment I am seeing 2 out of 3 of my 3 favourite incarnations of the Doctor. I've seen a little bit of the 4th Doctor, and I'm seeing a little bit of the 2nd Doctor. And for the hell of it, I'm actually seeing a little bit of Matt Smith's Doctor in his performance, because he's very, very young and energetic, which I have said in Space Babies and The Devil's Chord. I absolutely love this one. I honestly have to admit. The fact that the actress in this is actually going to become Ncuti's next companion, I'm really impressed, because last time they did this, I don't think they've actually done this since Jenna Coleman's Clara, with being Osgood when she's trapped inside the Dalek casing, and of course when Victorian Governess Clara pops up. So it's actually quite nice to see a former future companion to the Doctor kind of show up this early on in his run. Absolutely brilliant. Honestly, I think she's actually quite good as an actress. I really did enjoy her in this episode, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing her become a full-time companion to the Doctor at some point in the next season. Now, I really enjoyed this episode. Boom, I gotta have to say, it is literally a 10 out of 10. I don't want to dive much into it because I do want to keep this spoiler-free, but it is actually a great episode. If you haven't seen it, do go and see it. So, right now, this episode is a 10 out of 10, and it is a triple A+. 3 double A's for a plus. Absolutely brilliant. Honestly, it's absolutely flipping brilliant. I've really enjoyed this episode. And I've noticed quite a few callbacks too. So there is a lot of callbacks I've noticed in too. So callback number 1, the weaponry Vanguard. Now the Doctor is standing on an actual Vanguard mine. And the Vanguards were actually name dropped in The Empty Child and The Doctor Dances. A very, very fantastic 2-parter that was actually written by Stephen Moffat for Christopher Eccleston's Doctor. So it's actually quite nice to kind of see that kind of connection come into it. Now, I really like the way how the Doctor mumbles about taking away the moon and the president's wife, because that was mentioned in Series 9 in Capaldi's era with Michelle Gomez's Missy saying that to Clara at the same time. So it's actually quite nice. The soldiers were actually the soldiers we encountered twice in the Matt Smith era. The first time was in the Time of Stones, Flesh of Stone, Time of Angels on Flesh of Stone, and the second time we encountered them was actually, of course, When a Good Man Goes to War. So that's actually quite a good way. So we have the return of the army that wanted to try and kill the Doctor in Series 6. It's actually really good. Honestly, it's actually really good. I like that. I love that little detailings, because it is actually the same army as the ones from When a Good Man Goes to War. And of course, when the Doctor leaves the little girl after basically saying goodbye to her after her dad's died, and he says, I'm going to pop in sometime. Please give me fish fingers and custard because they are my favourite. And that really gives me Matt Smith vibes. So this episode really does have a few little vibes from other here and there. It has some good callbacks to other Doctor Who stuff. I really enjoy Millie Gibson and, of course, Ncuti Gatwa, because they're absolutely perfect. So yeah, this episode is definitely a big 10 out of 10. I absolutely enjoyed it. and it's an A triple plus. I actually quite enjoy it. Let me in the comments, what do you think of Boom? Is it one that you enjoy? Is it one that you enjoy? Let me know. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me for more awesome Doctor Who content.